Okay, go ahead.
All right, we're outside 150 Broadway, outside Riders Alliance, People Fraudsters Alliance. And they got money from Cubic, and Cubic is a part of Palantir, which has ICE contracts with ICE and that sort of thing. So that is a damn shame. And where has Riders Alliance been in the fight for OMNY and speaking up for New York City transit passengers? They only speak up for more bus lanes, which benefits them financially because they're getting money from the very companies that profit off the bus lanes, that profit off the tolls and congestion pricing. Isn't that convenient? And they get paid, their director makes close to 140,000 plus. And that's not right either. So you have people struggling minimum wage jobs. All of us are volunteers. We don't get paid for what we do. But we take pride in the work that we do to help the community because we care about the community and we're here to help people. That is what we do at National United. I'm not afraid to say that. We actually have less than $500 in the bank account right now. But that is what a good nonprofit does. It helps the people, right? We're here. We're breaking bread. What it actually does. And when was the last time Danny Pearlstein, he was complaining the other day about waiting for an A train for about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Uptown.
Yeah.
What's up with that, Mr. Pearlstein? So again, this is the hypocrisy we're dealing with, and these are the same idiots that going around and enforcing people. And a nonprofit is not supposed to enforce people, right? And then later in the game, they became a 501c4. What is that for? Very interesting. So again, where is the Attorney General? Where is the investigating? What is going on here? You have nonprofits basically out of control, doing whatever they want. It's not fair to the small nonprofits like us that do all the work in the community, who handle the meetings, and we have great volunteers in National United. I'm so proud of all of them. So above and beyond.
Okay.
It's not fair to all of the people on the ground, all of the transit riders who think that they're actually serving them. Meanwhile, what are they doing? They're going into other people's communities, dictating their needs, bullying them, and trying to bully everyone who doesn't conform to their very narrow agenda of what should be. Meanwhile, for anything that actually does benefit people, suddenly they want to take credit for all the work that other people have done. That's what they did for Fair Fares. That's what they've done for work that we've done. We've been out and about with OMNY. Suddenly they're putting out surveys about OMNY. What are they doing? I mean, it's this whole organization, profit people dipping around. That's how this whole institution is. And where's the accountability? We're not seeing any from the Charities Bureau. We're not seeing any from, especially, I mean, I've never forgotten the riots that they caused for people who were having a peaceful press conference.
Oh yes, they came and pushed
about
us.
Congestion pricing.
Yep.
Queensboro Bridge.
Queensboro Bridge, they pushed us.
Especially from people with disabilities.
Yeah, and they gave me the finger.
Also at Broadway Junction.
Yes.
They nearly caused a riot.
And
it's amazing
also,
they didn't get arrested.
the MTA is their contractors. The MTA is providing their contractors to give donations to Riders Alliance.
Wow,
so
that sounds
voices
illegal.
like ours.
Yeah,
this
wow.
Been going on for a long time.
That's
But guess
patronage. That sounds illegal.
But guess what, Betsy? You're being monitored, Betsy, and eventually the tides will turn, and their nonprofit will be shut down. Okay? And like I said, when we came into this, we came into this arena to serve people and to make a difference. I'm not going to let Riders Alliance or Transportation Alternatives put us in a corner and or streets back or tell us what to do. No, sorry, you guys are all a bunch of gentrifiers. You don't live here, you live in other states, you just came here. We are original New Yorkers, we grew up here. I was born here in 1975, okay? You're a New Yorker, he's a New Yorker, we're all New Yorkers. He lives in Manhattan Plaza, exactly. So we gotta look out for our city.
We've seen the change that has gone on in the neighborhoods. And I understand that some of these people, a couple people in Riders Alliance, Transalt, there are some native New Yorkers, but they're not intention. They don't understand the value in actually serving people and listening to people. Like, where's that? If you claim you're listening to people, all you're doing is acting as if you are. And just promoting whatever narrow-minded agenda that you have and expecting other people to walk as if you're the one, as if you're the center of the universe. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
We are a nonpartisan. We are a nonpartisan 501c3 transportation advocacy group. Riders Alliance Transalpha Left Wing. We're nonpartisan.
Right.
Well, the thing is, like, they're supposed to be a nonpartisan organization.
Yeah.
I understand if you're promoting a cause, at the very least, actually respect the process.
So all these people here joining us, you know why we're here? How many of you use OMNY in the subway? You tap your card, you have OMNY, you know, for the fare, very good. Guess what? There's a non-profit in this building called Riders Alliance. They got money from Cubic, the company that runs OMNY. OMNY is linked to a company called Palantir, ICE. You know ICE Customs Enforcement? They're targeting immigrants, Palantir.
They're stealing your information. They're stealing your data. They're using facial recognition to put people down.
That's right.
And here's another thing. That shit is against the Fourth Amendment.
That's right.
It's unconstitutional. It's totally unconstitutional what they're doing.
As
Americans.
And Riders Alliance supports that. Well, they act like they don't, but things like their silence speaks 1,000 words about this.
Well, when
Yeah.
I brought this up, Princess Betsy laughed at me.
Yeah, I know.
We're on the internet.
She laughs at everything. Betsy Plum laughs at everything.
Oh my God, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, please follow us on Instagram because we are fighting this because with OMNY,
So
ICE could
the
be tracking you. Yeah.
So the company behind OMNY, the fare payment system that you tap your phone, they have a partnership with a company called Palantir. And Palantir has provided specialized software for ICE agents to specifically target the location. Exactly. And they've been, and there's no assurance that Cubic is not selling its data to Palantir, or not sharing the data in an unsecured location. And that's how they're
Was your boyfriend using the subway system or?
Pardon me?
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, they work together. It's very sad when something like that happens. And you know what's sad? They're not targeting the human traffickers on Roosevelt and all of that. They're targeting innocent people. That's
Yeah,
the
no.
irony of
Well,
it.
they hop the trains. They hop the trains, and then Tom Cruise stopped caring about that.
They
Me
have
too.
gangbangers. You know,
Thank
no
you for
job.
doing this.
Yeah, thank you. All right, meanwhile, okay. Follow us on Instagram.
There you go. You're getting a lot of followers now. You're getting followers all over the damn place. Just walking over here. And to Riders Alliance too. So they should be fit. Thanks.
I will definitely show up to the next protest.
We're having one tomorrow. I'll take it to the other office.
Oh, yeah, we're not done.
Obnoxious price hike. That's what
Yeah.
it is. It's an obnoxious price hike.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Keep in mind,
And these CEOs, they're pocketing the money.
yeah, they're invested in it. They're all invested in it too. Jano, the MTA board probably is invested in it too.
Have a good night.
Nice again.
I
Take
feel
care.
bad about wasting all these resources because they can be 911 calls.
They're wasting our resources. They're wasting our resources. We pay them. We pay them to oppress us.
All right, thank you so much. All right.
Any closing statement or?
So, like I said, Betsy Plum, you need to go. It's time for Betsy Plum to
Yeah.
go. I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah.
You know who I think should run Riders Alliance? Myra is the longest serving member at Riders Alliance, and Myra has always been, I don't agree with everything she does, but I'll say this. She's more friendly. She's more like, she likes working with people, and that's the person you need. And Riders Alliance's board of directors, they need to go. Because I don't know what the fuck is going, excuse my language, going on with their board of
You know what's going on? Mark Gordon hired all those people. Mark Gordon, he's the sugar daddy because remember that last The last, what was the last function they had? The one at the penthouse.
Right.
They celebrated Mark Gordon. They made him the transit champion because he gave him all the fucking money. The same thing. He bailed out Riders Alliance. He probably gave him millions. Just like Mark Gordon, he bailed out transportation alternatives like for fucking 5 years straight and shit. Gave him, I think he gave him like $2 million a year, some shit like that. I may be wrong, but that's the reason why they're freaking That's the reason why. That's the reason why they're so dominant in New York City politics, and why all these agencies, why they're so agency captured.
I think there's something fundamentally wrong with New York State if these non-profits can have so much control.
Yeah.
What non-profit do you know that calls for more taxes on people?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what Riders Alliance did.
And that's why Kathy Hochul, she's mindless. I mean, she engaged in rallies with them. Remember that one in Union Square? It was a ridiculous rally. It had all the usual suspects: Linky Wrestler, fucking the old MTA president. I forgot his name. He was a yeah, exactly. It's just ludicrous.
It's not fair because we have legitimate things we're trying to do, and you know what's sad? People are taking their frustration on us.
Yeah.
Because they don't understand what's going on. When people come up to me and they say, Charlton, you didn't do shit for the Queen's Bus redesign. We got the worst service.
Yeah.
I feel bad because we did the most work on the Queen's Bus
But also,
redesign.
we are operating from a position of zero resources.
That's right.
Exactly.
Zero money.
You're not
we're
just
the underdog,
Yes.
and we're the ones actually doing the work that we can. We can only be so effective when people don't actually step in and help us.
and also it's the meddling by transportation alternatives and the Riders Alliance because
and then, of course, them trying to suppress any dissent.
exactly.
And this cannot go on.
Yeah, you really can't because it's bad for the city. Bad for the city, bad for the transit system, bad for commuters.
Yeah.
And then another factor is like this is what makes people move out of the city.
Yeah,
That's the thing. That's why. Sure people. It's harder for people to drive, but you're making transit hard for people. I mean, you implemented congestion pricing, and this is what you do to commuters. I thought you were supposed to help them and shit. And congestion pricing has been a total failure because of that.
The problem is they can't speak. They can't understand. They're not capable of understanding outside of their own narrow.
I know.
Look at this
They're
building, 150 Broadway. This is expensive real estate.